Well, hey everybody. April Fools, no intro song. Anyway, snuck up on you. No intro song tonight because tonight I'm going to be testing out intro songs. So we're going to see how it sounds on the at the beginning. I didn't just want to come in blasting away like Bonnie and Clyde. So we're going to we'll be looking at the new songs tonight. Anyway, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well. I just want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Yeah, happy Monday. This month is going fast. August is going fast. And anyway, so welcome. It's just going to be a chill stream tonight. I've been really busy. I've actually started yesterday. Yesterday, I started doing things that I've been putting off. So this is the week for me I've assigned for doing things that I've been putting off. Like a lot of weed whacking around the buildings and just stuff that's not fun. So anyway, actually stuff inside note. But yeah, a lot of yard stuff. So anyway, yeah, so I started yesterday. I got a lot done. I cleaned around the fire pit and cut everything and moved the brush and all kinds of stuff. And so that's working good. All ready for a bonfire without burning down the county. Anyway, so that's good. I already had a big bonfire yesterday because there's no burning ban, so it's been really dry here. I didn't even know if I could burn, but yeah, it was in the green. So anyway, I just want to say hi to everybody. Let me get back into the chat. All right, I'm trying to pull a few things up. So anyway, good evening, everybody. Good evening to Kildy Legs. Good to see you. Welcome to everybody. Mary, good to see you. Kathleen, good to see you. Grace comes always in style. And thank you, moderators, for moderating. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay. Appreciate that. And thank you for memberships, and thank you for anything. I'm just glad to see you guys here. And yeah, so we're gonna go over some songs tonight that I wrote. I wrote them last night, and I wrote them today while I was doing some stuff outside. So anyway, some of you seen them. Probably a lot of people haven't. Anyway, we're going to go over those. Those are my songs. I wrote them myself. And so, yeah, I can play them all I want. Anyway, so good evening to Mary, and Kathleen is in the bushes. Yeah, night owls. This is about borderline night owl, huh? It depends what time zone you're in. Crickets are going, you guys, it's getting dark at 8:30 now. Dang. It's going kind of fast right now. Anyway, Grace, Alicia, good to see you. Welcome. Cheryl, good evening to you. Let's see, Keldy Legs, Kathleen, Grace, Not My Monkeys, welcome. See No Evil. I've had a headache all day. Finally broke down and took Anacin. I haven't heard Anacin for a long time. Forgot about Anacin. Anyway, I hope you're feeling better soon. Yes, old school stuff. I'd stick with old school stuff. Even old wives' tales work. But Big Pharma don't like old wives' tale remedies. Hey, good evening to dear Jane. Welcome, and I hope you're feeling good tonight. I'll be fine. Hello to you too. Let's see. Dear Jane, Tina, welcome to Tina. They were pretty looking people, but they were the devil's children. Oh, I must have missed something. Let's see. Tina. I just don't want to miss anybody, and we'll get into these songs here. Or whatever you want to talk about. Lots of rain there today. I hope that's good. Are you near the flooding? Yes, I actually recorded an entire album of songs. The songs were like, hey, I'd be fine. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, I love making songs. I'm still learning, but I right away I got good at it. But yeah, I'm still learning because there's a lot to learn, but it's fun. Hey Nazreen, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. You're not you need the rain. Good. I'm glad you're getting it. We got soaked the other day. Finally. But I just noticed like the wild raspberries are not anyway, the wild stuff is kind of the wild fruits and stuff are not doing as well because they didn't get water. You know what I mean? The garden I could water, but yeah, it was a really dry summer. I'll say that. You're good on parodies. You're good on parody. You're good at parodies. Yeah. Do you ever see the Bonnie and Clyde car? I think they got a museum, but I just saw it. I think Scott did it. Did he not? I think Scott Michaels just visited that Bonnie and Clyde car. If I'm remembering right, I could be wrong. You've created quite a few good, really? That'd be cool. And so, yeah, so we're going to look at a few of these songs. I'm going to test out the sound as I play them on here. They don't have a video, but I'll scroll the words. How about that? But it's so fun, you guys. It's so fun making songs. But it took me a minute to get the hang of it. And what I didn't realize, because I didn't know how to run the thing, I was spitting out the same song. Like the first few that I went through, I didn't know how to get out of it and like close it out and go to the next one. So like the first few songs, like say I have a Calendar Kathy song. Every time I hit the button, it would start in a new genre, and anyway, it was counting it as so anyway. You only get so many and you have to pay for it, but you only get so many. So I didn't realize that I was doing that. There's like 7 Calendar Kathy songs, and there's a bunch of the other first ones that I did. So the first ones that I did were just kept pumping them out in different genres, different. Like this, I think they're the same anyway. I got them on a playlist, but I put some of them here. I'll show you. I put some of them on my community post. Now I don't really get notifications from people with, especially like community posts. I never get notified, so I wouldn't doubt a lot of people didn't get notified and they don't even know about this. We're going to look at some of these. And you know what? If the sound is okay, I do want to put a video together and make like I want to make a video, right? I want to make video to go with this music. So anyway, we're going to start up here. And I hope the sound is good. And this is so fun, you guys. It's so fun making music. Now, I told you guys I was working on intro songs and songs for my my Whitaker, the documentary. Anyway, so anyway, yeah, so I finally, anyway, so I'm kind of getting the hang of it. So let's start with this one right here. Now we're going to see how the, wait a second. We're going to see how the, oops. So just in case somebody doesn't know, it's on my community post here. Click post. And I have a bunch more. But anyway, it was so fun that I made a bunch of them. So let's try this one first. The Preacher's Son and the Local Man, I think it is. Wait. Preacher's Son and a Local Man. Let's get the look at the words up. Now we're gonna test the sound, see if it's okay, see if it's too loud, see if it's demonic. Because sometimes it sounds demonic. And I don't know what the hell what's going on there. Anyway. Alright, so ready? Oh wait. Dang it, Bill, hold on a second. I gotta turn off the sound on my I gotta turn the sound off of my live stream so we're not tripping out. All right, there we go. All right, so first one is called Preacher's Son and a Local Man. Let's see what that says. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I need that on there. All right. Ready? Preacher's Son and a Local Man. All right. All right, let's test this out. Can you see the words? Yeah, you can. Everybody that came in, I'll be back in the chat in a second. I can't do the chat right now. Oops, wait. Cut. Hold on a second. I forgot. I gotta unmute. All right. Ready? I'll try to scroll the words with it. You can see the words on there, right? There you go. All right. You know what? All right. Sorry, band. Hold up just for a second, please. I know you started twice. I'm going to pull up my phone with the comments on because I want to see you guys. If you could tell me if the sound is too loud, too quiet, all right? Because this is kind of testing the sound right now, okay? You guys are kind of guinea pigs. I really don't want to tell you, but you kind of being guinea pigs tonight, okay? I'm going to be frank and completely honest. So let me know. Hold on a second. So I'm going to pull up the chat. All right, hold on a second. And I'm going to... All right. Oh, dang it, Bill. What? You keep doing that. All right. All right, I think it's ready to go. All right. And
he came from pulpit town with a crooked brain, and a local boy said, let the trouble begin. They were counting on the owner on a family's trust, with a suitcase of lies and a pocket full of dust. They sweet talk a porch light, played pouring low, while the whole front table was a setup in the door. Then greed got louder than the prayers at night, and they took that money like thieves in a fight. But you can't build a kingdom on a wounded night, can't make a clean life out of dirty shame. They fed chips and stuff, called the game and done. Now the whole house is burned by the things they've done. Oh, the plan went south, like a storm turned wrong. When lies go deep, they don't stay long. They lied on the family, pushed the story too far. Left 3 souls stranded in a nursing home car. And Timmy almost got hauled out into the dark, but every crooked promise left a deeper mark. The preacher's son left like it couldn't be caught, while the love of man's freedom was the cheapest thing bought. But you can't steal the kingdom on the wounded name, can't make a clean life out of dirty shame. They fed the chips and stop calling payment done. Now the whole house is burned by the things they do. Oh, the plan went south like a storm turned wrong. When the lights broke teeth, they don't stay long. Now a man from high wears a house arrest chain under flashing blue questions and a hard rain burn. He tried to cook and show, but it never measured right. Just dumped it in a bowl and caught it inside. He strung the measure once for the crowd online, but the clicks ran like a drying line. And a man from Georgia sits still alone with an investigation on the cold below. He shut his dad's channel down, said that it was a scam, and his wife keeps the lights on where the shadows begin. He peeks through the window with the twitchy hands open, waiting on sirens that never come rolling. But you can't build a kingdom on a wounded name, can't live a clean life out of dirty shame. They throw chips and stuff, holly pavement done. Now the whole house is burned by the things they done. Oh, the plan went south like a storm turned on. When lies grow deep, they don't stay long. So if you chase that easy, you'll pay it in the end. When the truth comes calling, it won't bend.
All right, so hey, so how was the sound on that? My first question. How was the sound? Was it clear? Was it too loud? Was it too quiet? The sound was great. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna go feel. All right, if it sounds good, then we're gonna keep going. Sounding. All right, cool. Cool. All right, we're gonna keep going. I have a lot more than these, you guys. So next is called. Oops. Next is called Broke Ass Blues. I gotta change the title on it. Don't look at that.
The man from Georgia has 2 tumblers in hand, one with a straw, one playing like he made a stand. The man from Howard wore a floppy hat low, picking a banjo where the cold winds blow. They told the neighbors, let us fill your face. We'll hand out money if you give us space. Smiles for the camera, promises thin, while worries sat heavy underneath the skin. They said we're broke, but we're still here to shine. A little cash, a little fame, maybe we'll be fine. But the truth kept creaking in the rented room, like a loose floorboard in a house of gloom. And then they spoke of Timmy, the one who brought the view. Said keep him with us, let the whole thing chew. But Timmy was never her up for that trade. Not a prize to be taken, not a deal to be made. They moved into an Airbnb out past town. While they drew their little crooked circles down, the family cried out under rumor and fear, when claims that weren't true pull the truth from near. They said we're broke, but we're still here to shine. A little cash, a little fame, maybe we'll be fine. But the truth kept creaking in the empty room, like a loose floorboard in a house of gloom. And the banjo man heard the sirens call, and the Georgia man stared at the plaster wall. Now once it's locked where every daylight fades, and one hopes he's not next in the judgment shade. No song can wash what was done from sight, when money turns hungry and wrong calls right. Timmy's name still hangs in the air, like a warning to every empty prayer.
Okay. Glad the sound is good. That was called Broke Ass Blues. The next one is called Town Called Odd. Oops. Oops.
In a little town called on the porch at dusk, a family sat in a hush, just trying to trust. The two men came smiling with a promise and a plan. Said, "Film us on the rise, we can make you all grand." One from Georgia swore he was a preacher's son, always had a number in each hand, never had just one. The other was the neighbor with a banjo and a grin, fresh out of jail, broke down chasing money again. They said, "We don't roll off, we'll make you cry." But the chips were cheap and the excuses were high. Money came in rivers, but it vanished from sight. And the family kept asking, "Where's our share tonight?" Hold on, hold on. The story's not done. When the truth is wrong, there's no place to run. Potato chips on the table, those are snuff in a bag, while the farmer's new home turned into a ragged flag. When they asked for what's there, the air turned cold. The laughter went thin, and the lies got bold. Came the whispers, came the schemes in the dark, trying to pull little Timmy clean out of the yard. Timmy ran in the rain, taken far away, and the porch light burned on like it knew the price to pay. They said, "Hold on, we'll make it right." But the chips were cheap and the excuses were high. Money came in ribbons, but it vanished from sight. And the family kept asking, "Let's all share a night." Oh, the story's not over. truth is hard. There's no place to run. There's a man got cut off and a purple cloud. Now he's out on bail, still counting for a fine. The man with the tumblers won't scream in there. And his brains rewrite history like they were never there. Blaming West Virginia for the mess they made. The dress I'm wrapped in a silver sponge. That's the question on the street. Till the record turns hands and the mask admits defeat. They said, hold on, we'll take your time. The kids were cheap and the excuses were right. Money comes in river, but it vanished from sight. And the family cut basket wears out shed. Hold on, the story's not done. When the truth is hard, there's got a place to learn. And the porch still remembers every word they said, every promise in the daylight, every shadow ahead. The plans ran out, the time they stayed, and the silence grew on. But the family knows the difference between right and wrong.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's pull up. Too many of these open. What was that one called? Did we just do the town called Odd? All right. Next, I think that was. I should do a thumbs up when I do these so I know which ones are done. Broke Ass Blues, and I did. Was that the town called Odd? I think so. Next is called Two Tumblers and a Timmy. Like that one the best so far? I like this one, actually. This one's one of my favorites.
The man from Georgia came and broke two tumblers in his hands. One held a straw, one held the air like he could cheat the plans. The man from Odd wore a floppy hat, a banjo on his knee. They laughed with tired neighbors, said, we'll pay you back, you'll see. They asked to film the porch light, said the views would set them free. A little cash for borrowed time, a deal for charity. But under all that friendly talk, there was something cold and thin. A scheme to pull the bad boy and lock the doorway when they were chasing easy money through a town that knew their names. Selling stories, chasing shadows, feeding only girlfriends. But Jimmy was not up for grabs, no prize to hand away. And every lie they stacked that night came back to them one day. They took him to an Airbnb and whispered plans and rooms, while family hearts were left to ache beneath the midnight fumes. Then claims got made, though not the truth, and panic took the street. A web of words can snap apart, but leaves a bitter beat.
The banjo man got cuffed to lights, the porch light burned all night. The Georgia man just stared ahead, his tumbler gleaming white. He wondered if the knock would come, if fate would find his door. When greed puts on a crooked smile, it always asks for more. They were chasing easy money through a town that knew their names. Selling stories, chasing chasing shadows, feeding on the floor of frames. But Timmy was not up for grabs, no prize to hand away.
And every lie they stacked that night came back to them one day.
So let the banjo fade to dust and all that boasting in.
The truth arrives without a post. It doesn't need a friend.
All right, and that one was Two Tumblers and a Timmy. Yeah. All right, next up we have, well, thank you. I hope the sound is good and everything. Next is called Pennsylvania. I can't even say it. Next is called Pennsylvania Dutch and Cheese Wheel Lies. Oh, I should give it a thumbs up. Trying to keep them straight here. Oops, let's see the picture. Oh, there's Patrick and Eric Cook at Palmazite. I gotta change the title. I can do that. I was too busy there.
Future stretch for a while. Let us build a life. We're posted wise. Money will go, and our home will rise.
This is one of my favorites.
But the weeks spread along, and the answers spread. Every sweet vibe turned into a word. Passing the blame like a deck of cards while hopes sat waiting in the yard. Talk too big, never lies for them. Never dream on crooked rim. Say it loud, but the truth won't bend. Every made up story has to end. And the money fades and the trust breaks down. Truth comes back when it shakes the ground. Then came Virginia. Then came the claim. A bishop, a meeting, a new middleman. An old friend back with a fancy line. Pennsylvania Dutch, and a wheel of cheese sign. They sold that tale like it all made sense. A soldier's dressed up as ever did. My people live. He tells tales. Too many lies in a splinter trail. Talk too big and the lights go dim. Build a dream on the crooked hill. Say it loud, the truth won't bend. Every made up story has to end. And the money fades and the trust breaks down. Truth comes back when it shakes the ground. This is the home where the cold heart had. They broken promises in the sand. They're on the road with the cash in tow. And the best just watching the damage go. Now the question's simple, sure it's clear. Every big excuse is finally here. Talk too big, and the lights go dim. Build a dream on a crooked rail. Say it loud, but the truth won't end. Every made-up story has to end. And the money fades and the chest breaks down. Truth comes back when it shakes the ground. No more story, no more
God was hidden again. In the house they saw the people dressed in dust under the watching
That's one of my favorites. All right, and that was called Pennsylvania Dutch and Cheese Will Lies. Next is called The Lies Just Grew and Grew. I think this one might be one of my favorites still. Hey, T-Bro. I'll be back in the chat, you guys, in a little bit. I should probably stop and go back in the chat. All right. I gotta change the title. I learned you can do that. I can go back and change these. So anyway. All right. So.
A broke man from Georgia, 2 toddlers in his hand. A bad old man from West Virginia had old grand. There was a porch in the summer where the good folks laughed and sang. Loved by folks across the world, they let the whole world hang. They came in with soft talk, said, "Sign here, it'll be fine. We'll film you every day and turn your lives for this time." Every promise had a shadow, every smile had a sting. They were counting up the views while the screen showed everything. It started small, and grew and grew. From a trailer dream to a house brand new. From a woman on tall, then a long home blow. Heated floors and a belly life they never let show. Keep it sweet, keep it slow, keep the camera on Timmy. That's how they plan to cash in. Slick and grimy, but the folks like fake when the lights on wine and the rich man dream leave nothing behind. They dangled help for Betty, said dashes were on the way, and hearing aids for Timmy, so he could hear today. Though ain't got bags of potato chips, a little taste of care. Ray and Larry got some stuff, but the promise stopped in air. They stole his fun story, kept the family in the dark, until Timmy was alone enough to leave a bigger mark. The contract sat like winter on a table by the door. Each line a little colder than the one that came before. The porch stayed through the sunlight to the laughter and the trees, while 2 men chased the payday and so lies on the breeze. It started small, then grew and grew. From a trailer dream to a house brand new. Hard human and tall, they'll all gone blow. Heated floors and a little life they never let show. Keep it sweet, keep it slow, keep the camera on Timmy. That's how they plan the cash in. Slick and grimy, but the porch light fades when the lights on mine. And a rich man dream leaves nothing behind. When the pain will fly, they slip down in the night. The same old porch behind, still be there warm light. No house, no fortune, no cure for what they done. Just a paper trail of promises and a set inside. No house, no house, no house,
These songs are kind of funny. Let me go back into the chat. Yes, who's singing? It's not me. Anyway, so I hope you like the song so far. I think I got a few more. Actually, I got a bunch more. I only posted so many. Your cat got sprayed by a skunk. Do you have problems with skunk? Yeah, they were coming up for the cat food, so I had to put everything up high because skunks, I don't think, can jump. So yeah, my dogs have been sprayed. It's been a while, probably a couple years. They come up for food. So if you have cat food sitting out, they'll come up for that. So once I stopped the cat food, he stopped coming around. I have actually videos of that, but yeah, my dog got sprayed. I don't know. I just encourage them to jump in the pond because they don't want me to give them a bath. So, yeah. All right. So anyway, yeah, Scott. Hold on a second. Yeah, Scott did visit Bonnie. Yeah, I knew I saw him on the Bonnie and Clyde car. Thank you, Jane. Yeah. Yeah, we got skunks here. Heck yeah. I'm also an excellent singer. Cool. You could probably sing your own songs. Not dry in Ohio, get rain every day. Your melons are splitting from the rain. Really? That's terrible. Not my monkeys, Florida. I probably didn't say hi to everybody. Betty, everybody, good to see you tonight. Yeah, so we'll finish up the songs here. Yeah, so I hope you like the songs. I do. We'll be making more. I have a bunch I haven't even uploaded yet, so let me just pull up another one. She might be sewing or something. TNT, welcome everybody. T-Bro, all the people I didn't say hi to. Yeah, I'm the DJ tonight. This is the album I cut last night. As soon as I got off the live stream, I drove to a record studio, and me and my dogs, we cut this album last night. And you really can't hear the dogs, but yeah, just take my word there. Lies grew, Broken Promises. Did I just do the Broken Promises? I'm losing track. Did I? I think. Wait, I can look right here. Never mind. Let's see. Porch Light Lies. Is that it? All right, maybe I did. And this is a Calendar Kathy song, which I got. I accidentally printed out like 6 or 8 different versions because on the first few songs that I didn't know what I was doing, and I was trying to exit, and it kept saying that I'm uploading another one. So I got like 6 or 8 versions in the first few songs I got. So I'm just gonna pick one. Did we do Broken Promises? Actually, let me see if we did this one. Let me just see real quick. Oh no, we didn't. Never mind. I'm gonna probably rename this one because they give you a title and you're supposed to. If you want, you can rename it. And this one was when I really didn't know how to run the thing. Okay, so bear with me. Yeah, this is one of the first. I think this was I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. So.
There was a family in West Virginia who were sitting on the porch each day. They loved each other and they loved their lives and always happy together. Little money in the house, that's a little messy, but they were happy. The neighbor was a banjo man with a fine broke and needed money. The two men promised the neighbor family that they would make them rich if they let them film them. For social media, they promised to make them rich and famous. They promised them money and new Amish law called for a family full-time help for Betty and Larry, false teeth for Timmy, a cure for raised deep pain treatment for BJ, and all the potato chips that Laura can eat. But instead, the two men kept all the money for themselves, kept making excuses why they ought to pay him the family. They tried to secretly adopt Timmy behind the family's back because he was the cash cow. The men made a fake eviction for BJ and a fake ring campaign order for the world. The authorities came to lock away 3 of the family members, and we never saw them again. Now the banjo man with a floppy hat from Mod is out on bail, facing charges of fraud. The Georgia man with 2 tumblers trying to get a story straight with his bad friends. He's hoping he's not arrested. Next, the family never got paid, and now they're broken up. And for the first time ever, they're not together. And happy thanks to the banjo man and the man from Georgia with 2 tumblers.
All right, I got one more that I uploaded, and this is called Calendar Kathy. All right, and then I've played all of them. So, well, I got more. I just haven't uploaded them. I stayed up way too late. Anyway, all right. Like I said, there's about 6 or 8 versions of the first few songs. So there's just one version. Like I said, about the first 3 songs, I've got like 6 versions of each. So this is one of the versions of this and one of the versions of each that I have played. I don't know if this is the best version. I didn't listen to them all. I didn't know what was really going on until it was...
Two men rode in with silver tongues, promised the moon, then turned and run. They sold a dream with a borrowed grin. Let the family hurt, then slip back in. Calendar Kathy saw it all. The borrowed truth, the painted wall. She heard the lies behind their show and told the whole town what they know. She said that all this trip was fake, that they like a cheese of Cleveland's fake, that ball cabin just smoking dust. When life gets loud, she speaks for us. Calendar Kathy, clear and true, won't let her come get past the view. She'll stand her ground till justice lands and bring the truth to every hand. She laid it out in plain daylight, every busted promise, every sign. The rain fell apart under the sky. No room for another lie. Patrick sitting out on bail while Larry Screw rewrites the tale. They trade their stories line by line, hoping they don't get left behind. smoke and dust. And like it loud, she speaks for us. Canada County clearing to won't let the Kanye pass the news. Just stand her ground till justice lands and bring the truth to every hand. No amount of Trump can seal a broken deal. A hooky real when the family was made to bed. She marked the path and cleared the way. She said that all this trip was fake. That big block of cheese of clean mistakes. That's all cabin. That's all cabin. But now she's loud. She speaks for us. Counter cabin, clear and true. Let her come get past the news. Just stand her ground till justice lands and bring the truth.
It's so weird. Oh, that is funny. Alright, let me get back into the chat. I got mute. Let's see. I'm gonna mute my live so it doesn't. Alright, anyway, that's all the ones that I uploaded. I've done a bunch of more. Alright, well, it was fun. That was fun. It was fun. You know what's funny? I put in one line in there that Kathy, wait, what did I say? That Calendar Kathy saw the truth and called their lies out. And they made the whole song about me. Anyway, it's really kind of trippy because I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff that comes out in these songs that I didn't even write in there. And how do they know this? How do they know the Airbnb was right up the road? Wait, what? I didn't even say that. So anyway, it's just weird. It just is weird because I've noticed in every song there's something that they're saying that I didn't even mention, but it's true. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know what that was about. All right. So. All right. All right. So I just want to say hi to everybody. Not My Monkeys. Yeah, it is weird. Not My Monkeys. It's like AI. They did. I'm thinking, wait a minute. I didn't write that. Anyway, I just noticed after making the first few songs that there's things that I didn't even say that they're saying that are true. How did they even know that? I didn't put that in there. Anyway. Weed skunk is... Yeah, you know what people do? They'll kill a skunk. If they're growing a bunch of weed, they'll kill a skunk and throw it out in the road in front of their house. So if anybody smells their weed, skunky weed, then people say, oh, it's a dead skunk. Oh, yeah, that's what's making that smell. That's an old trick. But it's legal to grow weed here now, so yeah, it's not against the law anymore. You can grow plenty. Not all you want, but plenty. Yeah. I need to make a song about Tina trying to flee for free. Is that Eric's wife? Is her name Tina? I guess I'm just assuming she's the one that wants to run for her life. I could be wrong. Your county fair is going this way. I love fairs. Me and my friends, we go to different stuff. Around the different towns and stuff. I love fair food. We don't have we're an hour and a half from the state fair in Minnesota. So, but But anyway, there's a bunch of little fairs around here. They're pretty little, but they're fun. Good food. Like I said, it's so good. Expensive, but good. Yeah. They'll run over a dead skunk just to get the smell. I mean, if the skunk smell is coming out of a jar, yeah, that's good. Otherwise, it's all right. Playing on your channel. I could have it. Yeah, it could be an intro song. Yeah. Nighttime girl, good to see you tonight. Tina, not my monkeys. Who am I missing? I should have probably started instead of starting right in the middle, right? Which is kind of what I'm doing here. T bro, good to see you. Let me see. Some prophets or preachers will run over skunks to point out roadkill skunks throughout the set. Oh yeah, we know one. We know one. Yeah. Somebody who acts holier than thou, talks down on weed, makes up Bible tales. Yeah, somebody smelt weed in his car and he had to go on for about a month. Other skunks keep jumping in his way and spraying his car. So it's just as bad. Just come out of the closet. The sausage finger makes me spell text. It can happen. Did I use a music app? Yes, I did. I used what's it called? All right, here's what I used. Wait. So if you just Google music apps, it's like the one that comes up first. It's probably going to be one of the first ones. I use the ones I usually in anything. I look at the reviews and then I look at the one that they're using. Most people are using. So it's called Soneva Music, right? And okay, so when you pull it up, they're going to give you one song for free. Okay, I didn't know none of this, all right? So I'm going to, just from my experience, I'll make it easier on anybody who wants to do this, okay? Because I didn't know. I just went ahead nilly-willy, okay? So I just pulled it up, and I'm like, cool. It's free. I don't even have to pay. And then what happened was I did one song, and I'm like, cool. And then I went to do a second song, and it said your trial is up. Like, wait a minute. Oh, and I don't even know how many I got for free. So you get like at least one, but like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. So it was printing out different copies of the same song, just in different genres, right? I don't even know if the words are different. I really didn't listen. But anyway, so by the time I figured what was going on, my free trial was up. It went fast. And then so I'm like, it says pay now if you want to do more. And I'm like, all right, how much is it? And then it said it was you guys want to know all this? I could. Yeah, recreational weed. Yeah. Yeah, Soneva. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so anyway, eventually you gotta pay. Okay. And then you wanted to okay. All right. All right, so after you get your one or two or three, I don't even know how many came. It's so fun, you guys. So what you do is So what you do is like pick the genre. They have country, pop, jazz, rap, rock, folk, whatever. They got lots of choices. You pick your genre, and then you write what you want the song to be about, right? And you know, I put in details, right? Anyway, and you can write the lyrics word for word, or let them write the lyrics. So then, after my free trial was up, I'm like, okay, I'm loving this. How much is it? Because anyway. So then I bought the lowest one. I think, yeah, I bought the lowest one. It was $5.99. All right, so for $5.99, I'm thinking, and it said for that goes for 1 week. And I'm like, okay, my plan was, okay, I'll pay, because you can pay by the week, the month, or a year. That's the three that I remember. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to get the week, because you know what? I'm going to pound out like 100 songs by the week is up, right? And then I'll just cancel. No, it doesn't work that way. So I paid the $5.99, which actually comes out to like, I think like $6.50 with whatever. So it's like $6.50, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I thought I'm in, right? And then I started doing some, and it was still repeating, right? It was still repeating. It'd be like 2 tumblers and a Timmy of one song, and then I was hitting the wrong button, so it would do 2 tumblers and a Timmy a little different in a different genre. So then I'd have like 3 or 4 2 tumblers and a Timmy, right? And then I look, and it said it said that you've used all your songs up. And I'm like, what? What do you mean I used them up? Don't I get a week? No. I didn't read. I just hit buttons. Anyway, it said, no, you only get so many. So then if you want more, you have to pay. So I think I bought 10 more, which was, I think, another $3.99, which is $4.50. So anyway, so when I run out, I'm going to buy the whole year. I'm going to buy a year subscription of unlimited, and I think it's $45. I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted to try it, make sure it was cool and everything was legit, and make sure I knew how to do it. And then I'm thinking, oh yeah, I like this. So yeah, so I will probably be buying up a whole year, unlimited. It's so fun, you guys. How many tumblers? I have 1 tumbler with a straw. Tumbler number 1 with a straw. Oh, my water's out, so I got nothing but ice. Yeah. Yep. In fact, I forgot to. Yep. Yeah. Tumbler number 1 with a straw. Do I have any water? There's a little bit down at the bottom. Yep. You hit a nerve when somebody's seen a comment, asked them to, yeah. Did I? That's funny, Mary. It seems like I can't even wake up in the morning without hitting a nerve. That must be terrible to live like that. In the meantime, I'm having a blast. Yeah. Well, I have 2 phone numbers for her, but anyway, I left it on her page. I did. It must be a sad existence. Italian Girl says songs are ever. Well, thank you. Yes, so I'm going to make a playlist on them. I might, if the sound was good and everything, I might put a video together to go with the song. It'd be like MTV back in the day, right? Was that in the 80s? MTV. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I see he had someone's breakup, then BJ in the hospital, so I on it up. Back for a look at something to watch. I see he had someone's breakup, then BJ. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a sad life. Gotta get outside. Get off the internet. Go outside. Touch grass. Cut grass. Don't just smoke it. Just touch it. Cut it. Walk on it. Lay in the grass with your pets. You love the skunk spraying all over my cars. Everybody thinks I'm holding. Yeah. They think you're holding out on them. Yeah. At 6, my son wrote songs. He actually write them down on paper. I think mom might steal them at night. That's cool. Yeah. So anyway, that is fun. I'm going to be making a few more. But yeah, this week I've dedicated, starting yesterday, dedicated to doing all the things I've been putting off, and it's okay. There's some jobs I just don't like. BJ's, and he was reading people's comments, of course, seeing mine. Thinks she want to get her up on panel. I laughed him out. Yeah. Yeah. The Muppets, yeah, I love the Muppets. Love the Muppets. Lipton noodles, cheddar, and broccoli. Yeah, my son likes broccoli. I never did. He always used to make me try things. Yeah. Nah, I didn't like it. He likes all that stuff. He likes cauliflower and broccoli and I'll pass. And I know when he cooked that, I think it was a cauliflower. It was something really stunk when he cooked it. You miss the chef on the Muppet. Well, I think she was talking about different Muppets. The Muppets that pretend they're at the airport. Those are funny. I think the funniest one I liked, well, there was a few. Off the top of my head was the one where the filter slipped. the Muppet went from like, beautiful to like all furry and all furry and gross. Oh man. Anyway, I don't know where I am on that. Hey, Betty. David, good to see you. Italian Girl. I missed a bunch of people. I'm sorry. I don't even know where I am on the chat anymore. It only goes back far. I kind of read the middle. Anyway, who am I missing? So, hello to anybody that came in when we were playing the songs. TNT, Italian Girl, Florida, not my monkeys. Yeah, so anyway, it's fun. Till your daddy takes the T-bird away. Yeah, we love Lady playing Muppets. Yeah, it was funny. Oh yeah. This cigar smoking. Oh man! And I'll tell you the funniest one also. I like was when the Muppet, the boy Muppet, uh, Edward Weiner, he stuck his tongue out. Normally he has like a flat tongue, but it was like almost like a real tongue. He stuck his tongue out, and I think it was the one where they showed his the fake teeth or whatever. It was fun. I'm just thinking right now. I'm thinking of all the ones they're all funny actually. And the crunching and smacking sounds of the mouth, that was hilarious. Yeah. I know, and I totally get it, man. I used to do exposing on somebody for years, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I'd made my point, and nobody was watching the guy anymore. He's still on, but instead of having hundreds of people, he's like one or two. So what's the point? He kind of just showed himself, everybody who he was. All right. Yeah, the Timu teeth. Yeah, that was funny because the tongue. It was funny because the tongue stuck out and then it went. I didn't even know how they do that. I think the AI would be fun to learn too. But yeah, so I'm still learning on the songs. Okay, so I'm trying to, but it's so fun. And I'll be doing more. So if you have ideas for a song, I saw a couple in there. Hey, Caleb. That's it. What you doing, buddy? Was that you? Oh, it ain't even you. I just got approached by a fake Caleb. I call him Caleb, not you. But yeah, fun. Oh, the Barbie doll one with that. Are you effing serious? Oh yeah. That's a perfect expression too. Hey, Miss January, good to see you tonight. Welcome. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hope everybody did for a Monday. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to do things this week that I've been putting off and not wanting to do. So far, it's good. 2 days in a row. Busting my butt outside, but I'm so happy. Hey, TNT. T-Bro, Miss January, Italian girl. You'll send a couple ideas? Okay, that's good. Yep, I'm open for ideas. I do have more than I am doing. I don't want to give them away. But yeah, I had to stop because I was too busy outside to do this. So. You can make your own music here on YouTube. Hit the plus sign, then go up to AI symbol, and you can write a few things. It will generate music. Really? That's cool, Florida. Thank you. On YouTube, huh? Moots, stuffed meatballs fried. Gonna make moots, stuffed meatballs fried. I don't know what moot says. I like meatballs. I'm down with the meatballs, and in fact, I've got some I loaf of Italian bread. I might do a meatball sandwich. I've been thinking about that with some spaghetti sauce on it and melted mozzarella. Are we going to be able to share your song? Yes, Mary, you can. Yes, you can. You can. Yep. So what I will be doing is making a playlist and I'll put a video up, and I'll say, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Mozzarella stuffed meatball. Oh yeah. Now you're talking. Yeah. I was just gonna say, it's nothing. Meatballs, Italian meatballs are. I always got mozzarella on it. Yeah, it does sound good. I'm getting hungry. Oh, stop! You're making me hungry. All I got is syrup. Yeah. Yep. I'm getting hungry too. All the animals ate. So they're stuffed. And outside cats ate, inside cats ate. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'll be making more videos. More songs. And the way he would be smoking those cigars and holding his cigar at the same time, then eat the cigar. I don't remember that. Yeah, they're all fun. But yeah, I think the cam slip, or the, not cam slip, the filter slip, I think that was one of my funniest. And the Timu teeth. I think that was funny. Yeah. So anyway, any comments you guys want me to read? I think I went back as far as I could. Your son hit a possum? Yeah. So I was at I don't know if I told you this. This is a while ago. I was at the Dollar General one day, and I went into this. I parked, went into the store, and when I came out, there was a car parked next to me. The car that I want to get. It's a Dodge Challenger. Hold on a second. Anyway, so I came out of Dollar General, and yeah, so I had some bags I had to load in, and the guy was parked right next to me on the driver's side, and the window was rolled down. There's a passenger in there, and it was kind of older guy, and I said, "Hey, I love this car." I said, "I want to get one," and he said, "Yeah, it's my son's. I loaned him the money for it." He said he was driving on the road about 100 miles an hour, or I think he said it was like 90 miles an hour. I can't remember. It was around 100 miles an hour. He was on one of these back roads, like where I live. He said, yeah, he was going about 100 miles an hour at night, and a little badger came out, and he hit that badger in it. Well, I asked him what happened to the front, you know what I mean? Because the bumper was like cracked. It was kind of jacked up. Like if you replace the bumper, it looked good again. But anyway, I noticed the bumper was jacked up. I said, what happened to the bumper? And he told me his son, he said he was kind of mad because his son right away took it on a back road. He didn't have it very long, and he was going like 100 and at night, and he hit this badger, this little thing, and it completely jacked up the front. Anyway, the insurance company totaled his car. So they totaled it, but they let him keep the car. And I guess they gave him a check or something. I don't know. But anyway, so going fast, I couldn't believe. Like if he had been going like normal speed, like half that speed, I don't think the damage would have been that bad. But oh my goodness, when you go 100 miles an hour, you can hit the smallest thing and it will shatter your bumper. That's crazy. Anyway, then the sun came out, right? The sun came out of the store, and I told the kid, I said, "Hey, I love your car," and the dad says to me, he loves hearing that. I said, "Yeah, no, I get it." Anyway, and the kid's like, "Thanks." I said, "Yeah, it's beautiful. Same color I want too. I want the gray." Anyway. That's one of the colors that I would want. So anyway, yeah, the kid was all proud. So anyway, I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the comments here. Yeah, I figured that was a local market, T-Bro, because I never heard of that brand or that type. Here's where I left off. Mozzarella stuffed meatballs. Yeah, Caleb, damn it. Please stop, Caleb, please. I mean, if you want to, please stop. You're a serial killer? Yeah. Yeah, Cocoa Puffs are good. Make the chocolate milk. So I've been making meatballs and didn't even know it till now. I did learn something. Yeah, I didn't know that's what they're called, to put mozzarella inside and then just deep fry them. Does sound good. Yeah, that sounds really good. Your grandma can make the best sauce and meatball. Yeah, I actually. Oh, because you are Italian, girl. I bet your mom is Italian. I bet she does make the best. I got a ton of tomatoes outside right now. I got to bring in. I got to blanch them and make them into spaghetti sauce or chili or something. Yeah, I'm about to make some homemade. And then package it all up. Stuffed pups for dinner. Stuffed pups. Never heard of spumoni cereal? Spumoni? Isn't that like a dessert? Ain't getting no mozzarella, nothing out of Lucky Charms. Oh, I like the Lucky Charms with the marshmallows. Yeah, I'm guessing it's Italian too. The same two old timer argue about whether it's sauce or gravy. Yeah. I suppose gravy would be made out of animal fat and sauce would be made out of vegetable. That would be my my PowerPoint in that argument. I saw the car that I wanted when I was 16 at the ZX 4 days. Did ya? Well, picture yourself getting that car. It might come to you. Universe might bring it to you. Breadcrumbs and fried. Oh yeah. So before you fry the meatball, you roll it in the breadcrumbs and then fry it. I was wondering about that. Because I really couldn't imagine just deep frying hamburger without a coating on it. A 65 and a half red Mustang. Oh, a 65 and a half? Yeah, red Mustang. Yeah, and they had back then in the 60s and stuff, they would have cars come out twice a year, at the beginning of the year and halfway through the year. So they would have 65 and 65 and a half on some of them. I have a twin turbo 2000 Suburban, at least 700 horsepower. 700 horsepower. That's crazy. You're getting it on the dyno to see, huh? How could it have that much horsepower? It's crazy. It's insanity. It's the preacher's son. I lost my place. Oh, here. My first car was a red 66 Mustang. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, back in the 70s, I knew somebody with this 60s Mustang. He was like in-law of an in-law, like my brother-in-law. It was my sister-in-law's husband or something. Anyway, the guy was crazy. And back in the 70s, he was an iron worker, and he used to walk those I-beams like way up, 20 stories high. And he was always on angel dust. And anyway. That Mustang, that 65 Mustang, I can't look at it without thinking of that guy. And I think he's still alive. Anyway, I just thought, we're going to hear him about him one day falling off the I-beam, and he never did. I don't know. Crazy. But as of like 2 years ago, I asked somebody, one of my ex-in-laws, if the guy's still alive, and they said, yeah, he's still alive. So anyway, I am shocked, man. But that dude had a 65 Mustang, a blue one. It was beautiful. You have a 95 Toyota Celica. I love that car. That's nice. Toyotas last forever. I have one of my trucks is a Toyota, a Sequoia. It's a 3-ton truck. I love it. It's like a 8 or 9 passenger. I can't remember, 8. It's got which I don't need. It's got a DVD players you pull down from the ceiling. It's kind of cool with headphones in the compartment. It's really cool. I've never had anybody in the back except maybe somebody that worked for me. Nobody was watching movies, believe me. But anyway, it's fun. It's a really nice vehicle. But yeah, I haven't been driving it for a while. Lost my place. Yo, Dodge Ram Quad Cab, 59,000 miles. That's not very much for 2011. It's weird because like back in the day, people didn't really didn't really put on a lot of miles. Like I remember back in the 70s, it was a huge deal when my dad was driving. We were driving in the station wagon that my dad bought brand new, and I remember it was a huge deal when the odometer hit 100,000 miles. It was crazy. I even told people like in my 5th grade class about it. Oh, that's crazy, not my monkey. Your first car was a 72 Dodge Dart. That's crazy because that's about the year Dodge Dart that I started borrowing of my dad's. He had an extra car. He had an extra car that nobody drove. And yeah, I had a car. I had a Lincoln Continental. It was my first car, but my dad had a 70 Dodge Dart or whatever, a little boxy thing. Anyway, that is funny. I didn't think they made them in a long time. It still has a good motor, 59,000 miles. That's not very many miles. I love my Mustang twin turbo. I have 30,000 miles on it. It's like being in another world. Absolutely love it. 10 more payments till it's paid. Oh, there you go. Oh man, you're on the final lap there. That's not too many. Less than a year. Back when the odometer turned 100,000. Yeah, it did. It went down to 0. And the only way you could tell is because the numbers never really lined up after that. They were kind of jagged up and down. So people would say, it's only got 50,000 on it. And then you'd say they got, you'd have to look at, see if they're lined up. Man, things were so much better back then. But back then you could get a car 20 years old and it still only had, 20,000, 30,000 on it. Anyway, yeah, I got into cars so young. Yep. Your son's into cars? So when I see a sports car, I tell him it was a Bugatti or Lamborghini. Tina Paint. Oops, I just lost my place. Yeah. A fully built one. Yeah. You had a Toyota Tundra. It's the best one. Yeah, Toyotas last forever. They're made by Lexus. Either Lexus makes Toyota or Toyota makes Lexus. I can't remember. Because a boss that my boss bought me my Toyota Sequoia. It was very expensive, but she bought it for me because they only drove Lexus and Toyotas in the family. She was very wealthy. There still is. I mean, she's a friend of mine. But so if she was going to buy me a vehicle, it had to be either Toyota or Lexus. But I wanted a big SUV, so but because if you take care of them, they last like they can last 300,000 miles. So yeah, I prefer trucks too. I do want to get a car to have fun in the summer. Yeah, I got plenty of trucks. I got plenty of truck going on here, but you mess with them. You pretend that you don't know what it is. They're into trucks and motorcycles. They're trying to kill me with the heart attack. Yeah, motorcycles are scary. I used to be into them. I mean, obviously I have one. But younger people sometimes, they feel invincible. Well, thank you, Miss January. I think I missed some things here. So thank you for the gifts. My thing's kind of being sticky, you guys. It's just not rolling and scrolling, you know what I'm saying? It's being a little difficult. Let's see. So yeah, so thank you for them gifts. Appreciate that. And I'm trying to scroll back to see what I missed, you guys. So I'm sorry about that. I don't want to. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, Miss January sent twice. Sent some dog biscuits. Thank you for that. This thing's like trying to catch a fan blade. You know what I mean? And read off of it. It's spinning. Hold on a second. Frustrating. Okay, there you go. Miss January. Anyway. There it is. Miss January, Miss January. Miss January. Thank you. 3 in a row. Thank you for that. Sent a treat for 5 jewels. 3 times it looks like. Thank you for that. Yeah. Let's see. Even if you beat on them, they last till 3,000 miles. You mean Toyotas? Yeah, as long as you. So just keep the oil changed into the maintenance, but also at I think it's $175,000. You have to change the timing belt because unlike other cars, I forgot what they called it. It's a certain type of timing. Instead of like cars have regular timing, either timing belt or timing chain. This one has a what's it called? I can't think of the name of it. But if on a Toyota, if the timing belt or timing chain breaks when it's running, your engine will blow. Now, like other cars, it always used to be if your timing belt or whatever, you would know it and you would just stop because it would sound terrible. Or it wouldn't run or whatever. But now there's a lot of them. So you got to do and I just put the timing belt. It was $1,500 for that Sequoia. And then guess what? Then I didn't drive it. So anyway. I just totally lost my place. You're right. Lex Toyota had the best engine. Yeah, they do last forever. It's worth the extra money. Toyota Corolla. All the Toyotas. Yep. Do them preventative maintenance on the timing belts and you'll be fine. 95 Celica is 214 and runs like brand. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I've seen. In fact, my boss's husband, he had a Lexus, and they own a process serving company. He drives around and serves people their court notices, and because he owns a company, but he does it, and he puts on a lot of miles every year. And he had 500,000 on that Lexus, and he went through the car wash one day, and he was came out of the car wash and went to take a right, and the axle snapped or something. I think the CV joint busted or something. Then he finally gave it up, but they still sold it to somebody who was going to fix it. So he had 500,000 miles on that. I said, man, that should be a commercial like for Toyota or something. 72 Toyota Cadillac, 4-speed, a Toyota Cadillac. Threw a rod and had it to drop a new engine in it. Love that car. Brought it back Florida, yeah. I also still have your 94 Lexus SC400 V8. Yeah. Yeah, I've only had V8s almost my whole life. I did have a Ford Explorer that I think had 6 cylinders. I called it the Ford Exploder. Bought it with gas leaking. Gas line. Not too bad to fix, but I didn't know Toyota made Cadillacs either. That's news to me. Oh, I was supposed to say, okay, because I never heard of a Toyota Cadillac. Thought, wow, that must have been some special prototype or something that never got hit the market. All right, that makes more sense. Toyota Corolla. Yeah, because I was confused on the Toyota Cadillac. Your mom would do that to you? Like ziplining? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, well, I learned something tonight. Toyota makes Cadillac. Anyway, that makes more sense. Swapping a front clip on your Suburban to Cat Eye. You must have a nice shop to work in. You drive a 08 Grand Marquis, clean, just turned 7. Man, yeah, it's a Mercury Marquis, right? Yeah. That is comfort and style. And if you hit something, you just plow right through it. Yeah, see, them older cars, and that's not really that old. One of my pickups is, my oldest one is, my oldest vehicle is a 90, so it's, what is it, 36 years old? And starts up, man, I can leave that thing for a year and go out and hit the key and it'll start right up. Easy to work on. You can lift the hood, hop up there and put your feet in there and just work on it. Anyway, not like the vehicles today. A 70-something Toyota Corolla, yep, it's probably still on the road today. Legend has it, it's still on the road. A Toyota wagon. Yeah. Thank you for going live so much lately. I've been pretty lonely. Don't tell it. Well, hey, I'm glad that's working out for you. Yeah, I don't mind going live every night. I used to go every night for 8 years straight. Missed one time, well, 2 times. But yeah, used to go every night. Yeah, it's fun and it's easy. Way easier than making a video. I can work 8 hours on a video and then the next day spend another 6 hours editing it sometimes. So anyway, it's a lot of work for a video. This is a lot easier. Used to have a Datsun pickup. It was cute. Yeah, they were cute. Looks like a Tonka truck. So, yeah, a little 5-speed. Yeah. Yeah, I always liked the manual transmissions the best. Because I had a lot of sports cars. The Trans Ams all had manuals. I had a Mercury Cougar that had a manual. Pretty much all of them have been manual in the vehicles. How about that? Yep. Let's see. Yeah, it beats a new car payment. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't even buy a new car. They're so unreliable. It's so expensive to fix, and everything's computerized, and you can't even. It's just dumb. Yeah, I'll pass. No, I'll go for the older vehicles myself. Anyway, yeah, and there's so many catches too. So many catches. Your son got a BMW, put nice wheels on it. He bent and cracked one rim in a week. Yeah, I don't like them low profile tires at all. In fact, if I bought a vehicle with low profile tires, first thing I do when I got home would take them off. I hate low profile. I mean, it's just a bent rim waiting to happen around the next corner. Yeah, my son did it. Hit 2 potholes, ruined two rims on a BMW. It was a BMW, as a matter of fact, with low profile. Yeah, my son did that in the wintertime on his dad's car. Yeah, a 72 Grand Torino. Really? That was my brother's first car. I think it was a 72 Grand Torino. It was a 70. Maybe it was a 70, 71. It was green. I thought that car was so cool. Yeah. Well, hey, Red Frog. Good to see you. Welcome. Great thumbnail. Oh, yeah, the tumblers. I had to think for a second. What was my thumbnail? Oh, Red Frog. We went through the songs that I made last night. I cut an album last night when everybody was sleeping. Yes, sucker for Cooper tires. Mm-hmm. They require a subscription for services for GPS. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, some of them cars, the features work, and then like after 6 months, they don't work, and you have to pay a subscription to make them work. Oh yeah, Gran Torino. I remember that movie. Yeah, you have to rewind. Yeah, at the beginning, they were. I'll pick up my favorite and play it. I can't remember which one's my favorite. I think maybe Two Tumblers. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'll play one on the way out, maybe. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. Not that one. Yeah, not that one. And I like Pennsylvania Dutch and a Cheese Wheel of Lies. I like that one. Yeah, I have to look because I renamed them. They give you a title and you can rename it. That's your mom? What's your mom? Let's see. Be careful with the new vehicles. Yeah, I like Gran Torino. And you know what? I think that was shot in the Twin Cities, if I remember. Maybe not, but I think it was. I think they borrowed our Asian community. Hold on a second. Because, gosh, wait, there was a bunch of movies in St. Paul and some in Minneapolis. And I told you guys I was a background in one of them one time. I got to walk past the camera. Oh, what is that? Let's see. Grumpy Old Men and Grumpy Old Men. They shot that like right down the road from where I was working. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Yeah, is he still alive? He was so handsome when he got older. Oh, wrinkly. Was Gran Torino movie made in Minnesota? No. Though it has deep roots in the Twin Cities. I know it's connected to the Twin Cities somehow. All right. Screenwriter Nick Schenk is a Twin Cities native who originally set the script in Minnesota based on his local experience. Okay, so it was based about Minnesota. Because we got the Asian invasion back in the day, and then they had some really ruthless gangs. And I lived in an Asian neighborhood. I bought a house in an Asian neighborhood. I was basically the only white person around, and they liked me, and I liked them. And they used to watch out for me and watch my house when I was gone. And they were the best neighbors, man. I loved them. Yeah. Several cast members, including the lead actor B. Vang and film's Hmong technical advisor, were recruited from St. Paul in the Minneapolis Hmong community. I used to live with among those people, and they're the best neighbors ever. They like you or they don't, and they liked me. I was the white lady with the dogs. I had 2 dogs. Yeah. They shot a movie near you with Paul Newman called Nobody's Fool. Really cool. I love seeing a movie with local stuff where you live. You know, like Grumpy Old Men. They were at Cooper's. They're at a store called Cooper's grocery shop in there. And I remember they had it all blocked off, the movie set there and everything, when we went for lunch every day. They were there for like a week. And anyway, it was kind of fun. And then actually recently, I heard that Cooper's, and the Cooper's was there forever. It was a staple on West 7th Street in St. Paul. And like I think it was on Randolph and 7th, if I remember right, in St. Paul. And it was just a staple for generations and generations. Then the last set of kids that it handed down to basically ran it in the ground and they closed. It was just like a landmark. But, you know, each generation is a little less hungry. And sometimes them mom and pop places last forever until a certain generation that's not hungry. And I've seen it over and over with the places that I grew up around. And like the mom and dad will retire and the kids take it over, and all of a sudden it's okay, now you got to pay for the drinks. Okay. You know, now they're making the salad for you instead of you making the salad. I mean, and they start cutting corners. Instead of getting good meat, they get cheap meat, and they raise the prices, and they just ruin all the things that you liked about it. And then they go out of business. Oh, what a shock. And they change things and try to cut corners and be cheap. Anyway, he's still alive? Cool. I always liked Clint Eastwood. He was tough looking. Houses go up in value, cars go down. But one time when I got some money, I bought a Corvette. I bought a 79 Corvette. It was white with blue leather interior, and it had T-tops. I got a picture of it. And I bought my house, my first house. And the reason I bought that Corvette is because it was one of the very few cars that I knew that would go up in value down the road, and it did. I sold it for more than I bought it for years later. They shot a movie, F around and he'll show you. Paul Newman was too short. He was short? I didn't know that. Did you get to see him? Then Gone Girl, filmed in Cape Girardeau by you. And met Julia Roberts. I don't know about now, but she lived in Ulster County, New York. Really? Julia Roberts? Remember that movie Pretty Woman? I think that was filmed in New York, wasn't it? Purple Rain was filmed here at Prince's Pub downtown Minneapolis. Yep. Now my boys perform there on occasion. That's really cool. Yeah, and they also, what was that record store that, Electric Fetus? Yeah, so I think in that movie they showed Electric Fetus. Everybody went to Electric Fetus for your albums in Minneapolis, right? And that was like they sold incense, and they were like they were selling like weed paraphernalia like before other people and stuff. It was a cool place. It was so hot there. Electric Fetus. That was in the movie too. I thought that was cool. It's really cool to see landmarks that you've seen. You used to have your mom used to have a 68 Pontiac. Oh, I love Pontiacs and Le Mans. I love that car. It was purple and she was pregnant with, really? That's cool. Worst star ever was Dan from Roseanne. Oh yeah, I remember him. I think he lost a lot of weight, didn't he, or something? I think last time I saw him, he's different. Everyone is short. You're 6 feet tall? Yeah. Yep, I can see that. Robert De Niro lived in Ulster County. He drove around a 1980 Mercedes wagon. That's cool. I like when stars remain humble. Red Frog, I'm right. And those are the ones that live longer. I mean, instead of burning out like a pack of firecrackers all at once. You're right behind, you're at 5'7". Your mom was that size, tall family. Yeah, I come from a tall family too. For the most part. 16-year-old is 5'10". That's tall. Yeah. When you get at 16 years old, she's already 5'10". She's gonna have to maybe find a tall boyfriend. She's probably already taller than most of the boys at school. Yeah, that is tall. Yeah. There's a woman at Dollar General. I should videotape her sometime. I'm not really sure what's going on. And I'm here. But anyway, she's so tall, and it might be he. I'm not sure, but anyway, so she's so tall that the counter where you check out, comes up to about her thighs. I gotta videotape her sometimes. I don't want to be rude. She always last time I was there, she told me that 3 guys just hit on her, 3 old guys today. I don't know if I believe that. She said all these old men kept coming in and handing her their phone number. And I said, "What'd you do?" And she said, "I threw them in the trash." She said, "I don't want to date an old guy." And I don't know if I believe her. I mean, but hey. I played along. Yeah. Yeah. Your granddaughter is probably beautiful. Yes, she is. Finding men in pants long enough was a problem, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, everything in tall. Your son is 6'6". Yeah, it's about how tall my son is. Yeah, my son's a big boy. My son was a bouncer at a nightclub when he was like 18, 19, 20. He was already a bouncer. He met a lot of bands like Afro Man. I went up there to his work one night, and I can't remember why, but it was like 10:30 at night. For some reason, I had to go up to his work, and Afro Man was playing. He would always know who was playing, and he would try to get the poster and have him sign the poster. God, he had so many. I think Korn. There was a bunch of them. But I went up there the night Afro Man was playing, and my son said, "Go look at their tour bus." And I went around the back of the building, and it was a really old bus. It was funny. I laughed. Anyway, but he said Afro Man was really funny and he was nice, and he got his autograph. So Afro Man's a trip. This last lawsuit and the songs he made was so funny. Yeah, I think he did make a song about the lawsuits, but yeah, so I was there that night and I saw his tour bus, and it was like really old, kind of junky one. But anyway, the guy was great. My son said he was cool. But yeah, he met a lot. 6'4". Oh yeah. I do alterations, and all the girls complain about how long the dresses are, and they're usually too short for your granddaughter and her 6-foot mother. Wow, so the mom's 6 foot too, huh? Yep, that is tall. I heard he's nice. Yeah, he was. My son said he's really a nice guy. But yeah, he came out to see me. I can't remember why I even went up there, but yeah, he showed me his tour bus. That was funny. But there was a lot of bands up there, man. He got so many autographs. Sometimes it was a CD, but usually it was a poster. He made a great song. Yeah. Yeah. You're still here? All right, cool. 6 foot. You're 6 foot tall, Barry? Oh, yeah. And I think that would be handy a lot of times. Like the lady at the dollar store. I think, dang, she could change a light bulb without even a step stool. I know she can. I almost said that to her, but I thought, nah, that'd be rude. She might be conscious about her. She doesn't look self-conscious about anything, to be honest. But just in case. I don't want to make a tall joke or anything, but I think she could change a light bulb without even a step stool. In fact, I took a picture here. Where is it? I took a picture of somebody the other day. How'd you get a picture of her? Let me see if I have it. Yeah, so I was in line at the Dollar General. I'll show you the picture I took. Let's see here. Here it is. The guy in front of me, his shirt said, "Bigfoot saw me and nobody believed him." I'll show you. Bigfoot saw me and nobody believed him. I'll get a picture of that. I'll get a picture of that lady. Dang, I just noticed this guy's got neon green shoes. Look at it. Anyway, but I like that shirt. I like the shirt. That was funny. I appreciated that. Yeah. Yeah. Bigfoot saw me and nobody believed him. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I shut that off. Anyway, so I should probably wrap this up. I'm kind of getting hungry. You guys talked about food and triggered something. I can't remember what I ate today. But I got hiccups, and usually when I'm starving, I got hiccups. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be putting my videos out on a playlist, or maybe. Anyway, I need to get that shit for. Yeah, yeah, you should. Do they like Bigfoot? I do monkey to sit my old ass as on to reach cupboards under my sink. Yeah. Let's see here. Anyway, so I thought that was funny. Caleb is. I don't know, he's gone. He's somewhere in the back of the house, I think. Yep. We got Wazos here, that's it. The other two are either in the living room or maybe back in my bedroom. I don't know. All right, well, it's fun going through the songs. I do plan on still going through a few things this week. Oh, a Caleb song, that would be cool. How Caleb can do no wrong. Well, hey, Hockey Mom, good to see you tonight. Welcome. Hope you're having a great evening, as I hope everybody is. Good to see you tonight, Hockey Mom. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I do, Monkey. All right, I think I caught up. Yeah, so anyway, you are good. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, and if you have any other ideas for songs, let me know. I do have some more coming out. I just have to do a few chores and see if I get a second one tonight. I'll refill my water and maybe I'll get a second win. But otherwise, I'll find more coming out this week. I know how tired I'll be after I eat. You need Caleb love? Yes. Caleb's. He's adorable. Caleb the Cash Cow song. Two dads and a Timmy. Yes, I do plan on doing two dads in Timmy, Florida, as a matter of fact. Yes. I did two tumblers in the Timmy. Now I do have to do the two dads in the Timmy. What was the next one I was about to do, but I had to get some chores done. I'm not even going to spoil it. I won't do a spoiler, but anyway, yeah, I just remember. So, okay, cool. And then before I sign off, does anybody on here ever watch Scar in the Woods? Because I'm going to be making a video about him, and I could put it on another channel. If anybody's interested in the Scar in the Woods, I found out stuff people don't know about him. And I don't know how people don't know, but anyway. I might put it on another channel, because I don't know if anybody over here knows about him. Either we don't know who he is. Adorable. You watch him sometimes? Yeah. Anyway, I've been watching his legal stuff unfold, and I'm just shocked people really don't know the truth. He's been lying to everybody. So I might bust his case. He's going to jail. He's got a $10,000 bail. He's already got a warrant for his arrest. I knew this was coming. I knew it for a few months. Didn't say anything. And he admitted to everybody tonight. He admitted to everybody that he's got warrants for not showing. I knew he didn't show up. Matter of fact, he left town. He went to another state, and I thought he was going to run. I was going to say something, but then he came back, and I thought, oh, okay. But anyway, I knew what he did. He missed court. I thought he was going to go on the run. And if he did go on the run, I was going to say something. But he turned around and came back. And I says he's turning himself in tomorrow. But anyway, there's a lot more to it than people know. And I was gonna do it. No, because that BJLR. Does that BJLR? I don't know. I don't know what that really means. Anyway, yeah. All right, so there you go. I'll wrap this up. And hey, we might as well leave with a song on the outro. Which one do we want to do? Yeah, 2 tumblers and a Timmy. We'll end with that. Is that the one I want to end with? Let's see. All right. Okay. We'll end with Pennsylvania Dutch and a wheel, and a cheese will lie. The cheese will lies. Anyway, Pennsylvania Dutch. There it goes. And I'll say goodnight to everybody. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, we'll end it with this. Let's see if we can do this. All right. Peace out. Good night, everybody.
Future stretch for a while. Let us build a life. We'll post it wide. Money will go, and our home will rise. But the weeks spread along, and the answers blurred. Every sweet dial turned into a word. Passing the blame like a deck of cards while hopes that waiting in the yard. Talk too big and the lights go dim. Build a dream on crooked ribs. Say it loud but the truth won't win. Every made up story has to end. And the money fades and the trust breaks down. Truth comes back when it shakes the ground. Then came Virginia, then came the claim, a bishop a meeting, a new middleman, an old friend back with a fancy line, Pennsylvania Dutch, and a little cheese sign. They sold that tale like it all made sense. The sun is just as ever did. But people laugh. He just failed. Too many lies in a splinter trail. Too thick and the lights go dim. Build a dream on the crooked hill. Say it loud and the truth won't win. Make up story has to end. And the money fades and the trust breaks down. The truth comes back when it shakes the ground. There's a hole with a cold hard hand. Broken promises in the sand. Georgia on the road with a cash in tow. And the rest just watching the damage go. Now the question's settled. Sharp and clear. Every excuses finally here. Talk too big. It's a dream on a crooked hill. Say it loud, the truth won't end. Every made-up story has to end. And the money fades and the chest breaks down. Truth comes back when it shakes the ground. What was it? Back in.
song. It'll keep me alive. Turns to dust under the watching sky.
Oh! Peace out, everybody. See you tomorrow.